This hideout used to be a hideout for a gang of thieves, and their leader's name was Blind, and he hated bright light a lot. That's all we got in this place. Hello everyone, I'm your host Aquaman, and welcome back to another episode of The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past for Super Nintendo. I still haven't thought of how to shorten that name. In our previous episode, we got through the third dungeon, and oh my gosh, if you haven't seen it, you should watch last episode because it was more than a little entertaining. In today's episode, we are going to go to the fourth dungeon. I've been waiting for this for quite a while. Let's get to it. I'm starting this episode specifically with that comment because it plays a part in here. If you remember on top of Death Mountain as well, I should probably say this, you will recall that one of the characters we met up there was a ball who was being pushed around by a bully. Come here, Ghost. And he tells us that the Dark World changes your appearance to reflect the person you are inside. He changed into a ball, the bully changed into some sort of monster, and Link changed into a innocent little bunny rabbit. However, a lot of people around here have been turning into trees and very similar shaped monsters, so I don't know about that, but we're gonna go with that. So for now, let's get inside this dungeon. Now, as I have said before, there's no way to get into this dungeon with any of our items. Everything we have collected up until this point will not get us in the dungeon. It's impossible. So how are we going to get in? We just pull on the bars until it opens. Yeah, that's Zelda logic. I don't question it. Alright, we are now in level 4. Level 4 is called Blind's Dungeon. That's right. The first floor rooms of Blind's Dungeon are a maze. And we need to somehow figure out how to get around here. And I am actually going to equip an item that I can actually defend myself with. Okay, the red ones will shoot fire at you, as you may have noticed. The blue ones, I don't think they shoot fire, but they are still somewhat strong. And I don't know if the hookshot is actually able to affect them. I'm going to leave him alone. Yep, there's the fire. All of these little paths here, all of them, will connect you to a larger room. No, you don't! Yes, you do. Okay. Wow, that took off 2 hearts. These guys are stronger than I gave them credit for. And there are bunny transformation things hiding out of sight. I had completely forgotten about that. Okay, I'm gonna go grab that. And this pot. Or skull. I keep calling them pots when they are so very clearly skulls. I mean, maybe they're pot shaped like a skull. That's a possibility. Don't you come close to me. And how about that? We get the big key right off the bat. It's a good thing. Alright, so they are affected by... Anytime now. Oh, he's sneaking around. And he can move while we can't. Come here, you. Ouch. The maze, I don't remember the best way to get around it. Darn it, just remember that the big key is in that particular spot. Come here, you. Sounds like another one of the bunny transformations tried to get me, but it ran into a wall instead. They're activated as soon as you enter the room and are on equal flooring. So if I stay up here, they wouldn't move, but as soon as I go downstairs, they will chase me. Come here. Come here. Gotcha. Come here. Come on. Come on. And here's something very interesting. You saw how we... Thank you. Oh, a key. You saw how we had to use the boss key to get up here? Well, here's the boss room! No, really, this is the boss room. I kid you not, this is the boss room. And there's nobody in here. Alright. So, we're gonna have to leave. No boss in this dungeon. Even though, very clearly on our overworld map, this place is marked as the 4th maiden level. I didn't really show it to you guys because I'm kind of anxious to get on with this. Just take my word for it. This is where the 4th maiden is located, but we can't really rescue the maiden if we don't beat the dungeon's boss, so that's a bit of a problem. I am losing my hearts very, very fast. I need to get a fairy. And you'll notice that the fairy was almost invisible. Yeah. Thank Thank you. Good night, sweet prince. I have no idea what those amoeba things are. I'm just gonna roll with it. Well, we haven't seen a crystal that we could knock down to get in here, but lucky us. Come on now. Come on. Ugh, that was close. That's it. Come on. No, you don't. Come here, Pierre. Come here. Come here. Whoop! This is nowhere near the, darn it, difficulty of the third dungeon. Ugh. Though it is quite intense. Thank you. Come here. Come here. Thank you. Nice fairy. Alright, we do need to... No, you don't. We are going to need to have that turned on when we go upstairs. And yeah, I know that this is the way to get upstairs. Yeah, see? My memory isn't completely shot on this game. Ah, shoot, I forgot about that. Alright, let's see what they have to say. Fortunately, because I'm at full health, I got a cheat. I don't think they like being there. Alright, who are you? Link, it's me, Zelda. Don't be deceived by the magic of Blind the Thief. Be careful. Okay, so Blind is a magic user. Come on. Yeah. And I don't know what that thing is. I'm going to assume it is a grasshopper. I presume it looks like something from Dragon Ball Z, but I don't know. Pull this, and... well, last time this happened was in the castle dungeon, and, well, the castle sewers, and it ended quite badly for us. Not this time, though. I'm pretty sure that we have to have this thing active. So I want to come down here and turn it on again. Or turn it off again. Or maybe I just need it to get to those pots down there. I don't remember. Alright, so I'm going to assume that we have to kill all these skull rope snakes to... darn it! To get inside that door. And I guess it's actually easier when you're not at full health. Oh, really? Oh, yeah, that's why we have to have it active. Okay, so my memory is in fact shot in a few places, just not all of them. A long hall of grasshoppers leads us to this room. Pretty dead room. In that chest up to our top left is a bunch of bombs. That's not really a spoiler, because you're going to see it here in a minute anyway. We're going to use a bomb to break that cracked floor. And right now, if we look on our map, we are directly above the boss room. So, we are now shining light down into the boss room. See? Told ya. Why am I making a Mario reference in a Zelda game? Granted, they're both Nintendo, but still. It make no sense. Whoops. Okay, that was unintelligent of me. Carry on then. Yeah, we needed that to be active for this. Thank you for dying. Come back never. Die you! I think there's a... don't you! Okay, I needed that. Pretty sure that there's going to be a... come on, look down when I tell you... crying out loud. A switch somewhere in... okay, thank you. The door closes behind us, but whatever. Here's the boss room. We have made a change. Now there's light in here. And if we step into the light... well, okay. That was productive. Back around we go. And yes, I am making these little things just to show you what this dungeon is like. There is quite a bit of mystery in here. When you figure it out, it's going to be, oh yeah, that kind of makes sense now. You got to do the theme, and then the theme with the theme. But yeah, it's a bit more cinematic this way. I don't mind taking a bit of time. I hope you guys don't mind me taking a little bit of time. I think it's more entertaining this way. And really, that's why you're watching these videos anyway, right? You want to be entertained. Well, I'm trying my best to do so. Let's not go anywhere else. Downstairs now. Boy, check out that big thing. You need to die because I don't want you shooting me. We can lift this up, even though these ones down here are things that we push and don't lift up. Go figure. Oh, you don't. Nope. Aha, you hurt me and I was invincible, therefore your bone didn't work. Wait, that doesn't make much sense. Come here, you. Die, you. Thank you, you. You. that didn't really... I know what I'm doing! Come here, you. Die! That probably hurt. Well, not like everything else doesn't hurt. I cut you with my sword. Ah, that hurt! Haha! Come on. Thank you. I'm pretty sure we can use the bomb, but I'm going to use my arrows instead. Because trying to navigate this thing on a conveyor belt, not a good idea. And I kind of want that heart. Don't you go all the way in there, Link. Darn it! I was going to catch the thing. I don't fart you. Okay, the boomerang doesn't work. I thought it didn't. I just sort of forgot. Wanted to make sure. You there, die! Whoops! Okay, I'm okay. I'm just fine. Just fine. You should die. My voice cracked. We have the big key, so we can open these up now. Not sure why they're all locked. That doesn't make much sense. Couldn't get that guy, but hello! Hello, maiden. A bunny has come to your rescue! Oh, thank you very much. You saved my life. Please take me outside. Well, this is different. We saved the maiden. Thank you. And there's no boss. Well, sort of. Do you recall how I've been saying that... I actually just said it this episode, so I hope you do. When you enter the Dark World, your form changes, and the maidens have taken forms of crystals. But this maiden has not changed. You should die. All I need to do is paralyze you. Haha! There we go. And they fall down and die. However, this maiden's form has not changed, and there is no boss in this level. You might see where I'm going with this. But if we she wants us to take her outside, and I did this on my first game. It's like, okay, sure. But if you take her outside, she disappears with no words whatsoever. And then you have to go back through this entire dungeon and get her all over again. Very frustrating, so let's not do that. And I have read on the Zelda Wiki that if you try to take her upstairs, she doesn't want to come upstairs. So I've never tried that, but okay. Now, but if we take her into the light... Yeah! Too bright! Blind's magic made him look like the maiden we were trying to rescue. Every time we hit him with our sword, yikes. Well, that actually worked. Supposedly, every time you swing your sword at him, the body doesn't get hurt, but I guess I'm playing a different version of this time. You slice him enough times and his head comes off and flies around. You guys remember the Gleeok battle back in the original Legend of Zelda? Yikes! This is a lot tougher. And I actually have a theory that I have recently come up with on why Blind is the way he is right now. Do you I keep saying this, I'm not going to. So, oh, I can hit him with the sword beams! That changes everything! We also can't hurt his heads that are flying around right now. Right now we have exhausted Blind of all of his magic, so this is the last one. Come here. Come here. Got him. Alright, that's it, that's it. Nope. Die, Blind! Oh my gosh! Come on, he's almost exhausted our health again. Got him! Blind is dead. Now I have a theory on why Blind looks the way he does. And I'll say it before I pick up this crystal because I've been really excited to tell this to you guys. I think that, well, oh, what the heck, I'll just grab this and we can go on ahead. Because we got quite a bit to do now that we've got the, oh shoot, you know what? We didn't get the treasure in this dungeon. Whoops. Oh well, let's hear what this maiden has to say and then we'll come back in and I can tell you the story while we do all that. Hello, beautiful maiden.
Link, because of you, I can escape from the clutches of the evil monsters. Thank you! As the wise man sealed the way to the Dark World, the Knights of Hyrule defended them from the attacks of evil monsters. I heard that the Knights of Hyrule were nearly wiped out in that battle. You were perhaps the last one to carry on the bloodline of the Knights. It is ironic that the last one in the line has the potential to become the hero of legend. Surely you can destroy Ganon. Do you understand?
Sort of makes sense. Link is irony!
May the way of the hero lead to the Triforce.
I'm cool with that. Alright, full refill. We exit the dungeon, and then immediately run back inside because I want that treasure. Let's see if we can find it. Probably the only room we didn't go into. Alright. Let's go get it. So, here's my theory on Blind, and maybe you guys don't really like Zelda theories, but I came up with this one on my own and I'm excited about it, so shush. The, come on. Oh, there's a hole up there I can walk into. Blind was changed into that form because he is a greedy thief. And he's pretty much evil through and through, just complete evil. Now, there are a lot of people that we've met that look like monsters, a few people we've met that change form, but he was definitely evil. Blind was virtually a demon. You can't get much more evil than that. So what my theory is on Blind is that he... Well, let me back up. I'm trying to say my thoughts here. I'm really excited for it, but I keep screwing up. Blind is being a thief and able to steal from everybody. He probably had quite a few aliases, or a whole bunch of different faces, if you will. And he was they already said that he was a magic user. In fact, he used his illusions. Maybe that came after he came to the Dark World, I don't know, but he used his illusions, a different face, to take on the appearance of the maiden that we were trying to rescue. For what reasons? I don't know. Because it didn't really work out for him in the end. Probably just the part of the game, but... Bump. Never mind. No. Yes. But the reason the Blind's appearance changed is because he used a lot of different aliases, a lot of faces, and we fought 2 of those before finally killing Blind. I think that sounds fun? That sounds like a good theory to me. There's also an additional theory that with Ganon being a prince of thieves, that he and Blind probably knew each other, might have been part of the same hideout, and when Ganon vanished, Blind probably vanished soon after. Did he follow Ganon to the Dark World? I don't know. Again, it's just a theory. There's no proof to that, but it's a fun little idea. So yeah, in order to kill Blind, we had to defeat all of his aliases, the faces that he had as a thief, and then we could kill him when there was nothing left. And I had something else I wanted to bring into play about that, but I don't remember what it was right now. Of course, right when I'm ready to record this episode, I remember everything! But oh my gosh, we need to move. We really need to move fast. Mash you. Open it up. You got the Titan's Mitt. Now you can lift the heaviest stones that were once impossible to budge. Actually, we don't need to get out of here very fast. I'll just use the magic mirror. Aha! And there's nothing else in this dungeon, so let's go. Now we can access a whole bunch of places, and it is exciting to me. The episode's getting a little low on time, but there's one thing that I really want to do right now. So we're going to do that. Right now. I'm trying to think, is there anything I forgot? Ribbit, your body did not change. You are not just an ordinary guy, are you? I used to live in Kakariko's town. I wonder what my partner is doing there without me. Ribbit, I have a request of you. Please take me to my partner. Please, Ribbit, please. Okay. If you remember a long time ago, we know who this guy's partner is. I showed him briefly, but whatever. Just gonna lift this up and try to kill the chicken, even though it bashed against the fence. Wow, wow! Excellent. So let's go in here and stuff. Oh, happy days are here again. You found my partner. We are very happy now. Drop by here again. At that time, we will temper your sword perfectly. You're welcome. Now we leave. Now we go back in. And I want you guys to temper my sword, please. Ask us to do anything. Temper the Master Sword to make it stronger than before. I'll give you a big discount. Yeah. Tempered, eh? Are you sure? Yes. Alright, no problem. We'll have to keep your sword for a while. Well, obviously. So now, Link has no form of attack. Oh! Yeah. Okay. So there's a fast way to improve this. We go to the Dark World, then we go out of the Dark World, and now we're done. Hey, you guys finished yet? Your sword is tempered up. Now hold it. Okay, that's kind of the idea of a sword. Great, your Master Sword is stronger. You can feel the sheer power flowing through your body. Awesome. Now it does double the damage of the Master Sword, or 4 times the damage of the original sword. This is excellent. Wooga wooga wooga. Well, that was rather exciting. And it is going to be the end of this episode, so... Hi, chicken. Thank you everyone for joining me for this episode of The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past on Lasting Impressions. If you like this episode, you know the drill. If you're new here, subscribe. You should know that by now. If you follow me this far in the game, you should probably subscribe already. And come back next time for hello! Yeah, I knew this was here. Another piece of heart. Awesome. So come back next time when we will grab a few things that I have been looking forward to getting now that we have the Titan's Mitt. Probably grab a few more pieces of heart, maybe a couple of items? Certainly one item. And we'll get a very special upgrade too. See you then.